Hi there, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now, this reading is for Pisces for the 24th of December 2018. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not suit everyone, but hopefully there's a message in here that's just for you. Enjoy! Okay, let's have a look at these top three cards. Now, we have the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Now, is there something that you have learned or some knowledge that you have came across? It could even be, something that you've been asked to conform with. But the thing is that this is something that you're maybe in denial over, that you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe the truth that you've came across. And it could be that you are lying to yourself, and that your reaction can be very dramatic. Because are these actions something that you're finding to be very heavy, more like a burden, an obligation, rather than something that you really enjoy doing? So it could be that you've learned something that has opened your eyes a little bit, and it's not something that you're dealing with very well, and you're finding it very hard to come to terms with it. Okay, let's move these over to the side. And we'll start the bigger reading. Now, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Now, is there things that are happening that you're choosing to ignore? You're maybe lying to yourself about things that are happening. But the thing is that you have people in your life that want to advise you, that love you and want to help you through this period where you may be struggling to accept the truth. And this person, has a lot of experience in both good things and bad things in their life. And they feel that they're in a position to offer you advice on how to cope with any problems, be it communication or plans that you need to make. And it's also that, they do care about you, they are invested in your life, and they want to help you through this period. And it could be that, that help takes the form of advice and love and nurturing. And they could be the strength that you're tapping into to get through this difficult time. Because they show you, love and tenderness and, patience. And that could be just what you need at the moment. Now, let's move on to these next three cards. We have the Strength card, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now, there's something that you just don't know what to do about. Whatever it is that you're lying to yourself about, this unwelcome knowledge. And it's something that's pretty confusing. You can't see a way out of it. You don't know where you're going. And it could be that whatever this is, you feel that it's beginning to fail. And is that maybe what you're lying to yourself about? Is this destruction of whatever this is? And it seems that because of all of this upset, that you begin to lose your focus, and the practicalities of everyday life begins to go out of touch. So it's clear that you are upset, that you've been lying to yourself, you don't know which way to go, you don't know where you're going, and you lose touch of just everyday life because you're so consumed about what's happening. Now let's move down here. We have the Tower card, the Temperance card in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, with the Tower card here, whatever it is that you've been lying to yourself about, it looks as though the end is coming to it. Now, it could be that this is someone that's in competition with you, an adversary, that has blown your world apart, that has broken down all these walls and defences and left you in chaos. And, it leaves you with something that you can't replace, because you can't go back, because it's not there anymore. So this is something that you're going to have to start fresh with. You're going to have to start to build again. And that could be the very thing that you're in denial about. Now that huge change creates a huge imbalance. There could be, a loss of control. You could start doing things to excess. It could be that you become very angry, or, you use other types of behaviour to try to remedy how you're feeling. And the thing is that this is something that you feel, well, you will never get back to this. You feel that you'll never be seeing eye in eye with this again. So there's a definite, loss of control, or loss, an imbalance that you're feeling there, and how you're feeling. You're struggling with this, and it's making you act out of sorts of what you would normally be. But the thing is that you do have a stable family behind you. You do have people who love you and that have a really good connection with you, that are ready to support you. And that support is abundant. Now let's move on to the next three cards. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Now, a lot of hurtful things could possibly have been said by this adversary. And, the truth can be extremely painful because you have been in denial that this has been going on. And, it could be needlessly cruel in some situations. And it cuts down deep. It affects your heart. It gives you a great amount of heartache. The things that are being said. So much so that you feel that you need to protect yourself. That it could even be that you feel that you need to, save whatever resources that you have, that you need to protect, the wealth within your family. Because things have not gone to plan. There's been a lot of arguments, a lot of discord and upset that's happened. Okay, I'm going to bring these cards back. And we have the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Now this knowledge, or something that you've learned, or traditions that you have, you're in denial about them. Something that you're very upset about, that, something you've been lying to yourself about. And it's caused you to react in a very dramatic fashion. Because all of the things that have been said and done have been a huge burden on you. They've been very heavy on you. And you feel as though, you may be obligated in certain things and a great responsibility in certain things. And that is something that weighs heavy on you. Okay, this has been quite a difficult reading. There's a lot of different issues within there. And if this is something, even in part, that's happening within your life, then hopefully this reading has helped you to maybe look at things from a different angle, or maybe offers advice that you haven't thought of. But in either way, I hope that it helps, and I'll see you the next time. Okay, a Merry Christmas. Bye.